Know what it said about my book?
That you got chosen. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do it.
Right. I wonder if our broadcast is getting blocked already.
Did it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. Do you want me to read it to you, or are you?
Yeah.
Said, hi, Rich, Raymond, Linda, and Crystal. I'm sending you all good news that your books have been chosen for the Alberta Books for School catalog. I have a small fee to pay for including your books, no probs, I'm good for it. And by about June, the catalog should be complete. I have also bought a full-page ad for this opportunity, and your books will be included there too. I'm optimistic that schools will select your stories. I can imagine kids in schools around the province holding your sweet and tart books, pronouncing every word aloud like gems. Or who knows, maybe challenging them. Kids will be kids. Every one of these books has a very special spirit. I hope you enjoy the lovely day in Calgary at least. Louis.
It's cool, and they're looking for bunches for
Everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. My mouse is out of charge. Can that be true?
Do you need a chart table?
I don't know what I need. I need a lobotomy. Frozen. Okay. Are we broadcasting? I can't tell. Mouse is empty. What I need is a mouse. Or
I brought Tyler, Richard.
what's that?
I brought Tyler.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, I need a mouse.
So you're currently looking for a mouse. Do you need there's like a bunch. There's a bunch of mice at home, like electronic mice. Do you need me to run home?
No, I need you to run the auction. Do you have a mouse? Do you have an Apple charge
I don't
cable?
use mice. Like
I have an
just
Apple
phone
charge cable.
charge cable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, everything is.
Do you want to invite everybody up to the front?
So, oh, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Do you guys want to all come up to the front? Galen, can you just push that table under the tree?
I could. Hey, look at that.
Hello, Ty.
Right there.
How you feeling?
That's good.
Good. Yeah, just a little farther forward. Guys, come on up to the front and Jess can say hello to us all at once. Yeah. The chain isn't meant to be ominous. It's just as if we can separate the broadcasting area from the common people. I don't know.
Yeah.
The masses.
I reject that. Okay, are we good?
I will remind you, Rumble House was originally Gorilla House. At Gorilla House, we were open for a year and a half exactly. And we brought all kinds of wild people in. Are you guys all listening? Jacob, are you listening? So to survive through COVID, we really had to change how we ran things. And here's what happened. People that were acting crazy and rowdy stayed home because of COVID. And the people that were buying things visited with us online. And what we realized was you can have a choice. You can complain about your sales not being very good and act wild and crazy, or you can act like ladies and gentlemen and make sure that everybody's being polite
And
and
taking care of each other.
tidy and taking care of each other. And if I sound grumpy, it's because as we re-enter coming back into the real world, your guys' jobs tonight is to make sure everybody's polite and kind and well treated, because throughout the night people are going to come in and they'll be acting wild, and then the people that buy things will be scared to come inside again. And it's really like up to you guys to set that tone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we are the Mickey Mouse Ticketeers, right? And we got to stay sober. We got to stay out of trouble. Last week I didn't catch on. There's some people passed out in the steps, and that really scares away the people that buy the painting. So we can be wild and shut down, or we can be, sweet, and maybe people will come back again. But I'm going to count on you guys to help me out with that. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So welcome. This is the 460th time we've gotten together. So thank you so much for coming, everyone. We'll start with the land acknowledgements. The Creator gifted us with this land, so we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on Mohkinstsis is the ancestral territory of the Siksika, Sitipi, the Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, and Amskaki Piikani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Tsuut'ina people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota Nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also home of the Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just spinning the wheel to get everything going. So the first piece of inspiration comes to us from Rich Tiru, Away from the Undertow. I used to have super hearing before I broke my ear. Really super hearing. I used to like my soft brown hair. I used to be so strong and fit and fat free. I used to stay up all night eating my loneliness. I felt no hope and so alone. I used to feel so purposeless and so alone and useless. I remember looking at the sky and wishing so hard for someone just like you. It seemed impossible, so hopeless, so impossible and so hopeless. And so can you imagine what it was like to come unstuck from the pain and the isolation, and to see so many people stuck in the sand with two perfectly good ears, and they won't hear me. You are not alone. You are not alone. That's our first piece of inspiration. Rich wrote that on my cell phone on the back. It's a good message. And the second piece of inspiration, I open the one automatically all the time. Oh, the Valkyries. So the goddess appears here as a Valkyrie, a Northern European goddess in bird form. There are said to be either 9 or 13 Valkyries. The bird goddess is one of the most ancient goddesses, both a parthenogenic, life-giving creator and a goddess of death and regeneration. The Valkyrie is a representation of this goddess as death wielder. The bird guise of the Valkyrie is that of the raven, long associated with death and magic. The name Valkyrie means chooser of the slain. The base and form of the Valkyrie are the last thing a person sees before death. Valkyries are psychopomps who lead the soul to the afterworld. For ancient people, death was part of a cyclical process leading again to rebirth. Black was a positive color, a symbol of fertility and abundance. The Valkyrie represents that part of us that is unafraid of the dark places. She can lead us into and through them. She reminds us that seeds germinate in the darkness, that sometimes we need darkness in order to grow. Right? There's some nice things coming up. I feel like the wheel always gives us what we need. This is one of my favorite books, so Hilma Quinn. When they wrote art history, they kind of forgot the women, so it's kind of fun to start learning about the females in history. These are super cool. So she was kind of like an astrophysicist and kind of like a mathematician. And the compositions are so gorgeous. I'm just going to open it up too. Group 6, Evolution, number 15, from 1908. And so this is number 15 and 16. compositions by Hilma of Clint. He thinks for the future. So everything kind of has hope and future in it. But yeah, so we make art from 7 to 9. I'll be online showing the artwork on the live feed and posting the pieces up on the event page 460. So if you're at home, you can be watching and looking up the event page so you can see all the pieces going up. If you're here and you're making art, just bring it down here whenever you're done, even at 9 o'clock, that's totally fine, and we'll show it in the auction. Oh yeah, just like Rich said, let's have a nice night and take care of each other and let us know if anyone needs anything. And yay!
I was like, Evan might really love it back.
Yay! That is wonderful.
Let's make that part of the agenda all the time.
Just taking care of each other. I feel like a lot of times we don't say it, but it's always there. But maybe just to say it more often.
Yeah.
I said the artwork on the live feed and today posting. About necessarily what I'm teaching you. It's about like the learning how to learn.
Tell them that?
Yeah, and then they're
they
like,
know
they
that.
look, and then they're like, why didn't anyone say that? You know, and probably some of their teachers did say it, but they maybe weren't listening or didn't hear it. But I'm like, I'm gonna make a point of actually saying things more often, like, you know, like saying my intentions behind things rather than just assuming everyone knows why I'm doing stuff. Okay, wonderful. Like I'm here because everyone that comes here is so nice and wonderful. That's why I'm here. Thank you. Okay, we can get to making artwork.
You made it around the house? No. I'm just here to see what.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello, beautiful people.
Yeah, she was in your class.
Hi, Rich.
How were you? Yeah.
School or?
We had, I think, one like parent teacher.
Was I in trouble?
No,
I get distracted easy.
I love to.
Do you
I
remember
love
Mr.
I didn't know very many teachers.
How do I spell it back?
Hi, Rich. Hi, Jess. Hello.
You read this book yet?
I haven't, but I'm
Okay.
gonna read it
Yeah, maybe
before I give it.
read it before you might be traumatized.
Oh, do you think?
No,
It's
it's a
a
beautiful
My
book.
daughter was one of his students at St. Mary's.
Who was that?
Rebecca Hall.
I remember the hall.
She was
Do you have a
only
picture of her?
Yeah.
So,
I think.
oh,
Yeah, so I don't remember names, I remember faces.
Yeah, she was there from grade 6.
Can you hear me, Jess?
I think.
Oh.
Jess, can you hear me?
yay. Hi, everybody.
Can you hear me, Jess?
Okay, so I'm going to
Yes.
start showing the artwork.
Sports.
Maybe she did. Did you guys have rugby there? Maybe
No,
she
we have
did.
flag football.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No, that was St. Mary's.
Yeah, we go somewhere.
I have like
All right.
26.
I'm going to start.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Oh, there,
So,
that's her.
Last week,
Oh,
there's
yes.
a bunch
Yeah,
of
wait.
really great
She remembers
pieces.
it? Okay. She went
from
around with me
Jared.
and I remember a couple times, thank you, I went, you had the other gorilla thing down there.
Jess, can you hear me?
Hi, Kelly. How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they're in Victoria now.
Hello.
Nice.
Everything.
Does she study?
Can you hear me?
She finished
I'm gonna
her,
bring up the
long-term
volumes.
Jess?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Okay, now you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle's backstage, should be, and some other people.
And I wanted to actually.
Okay. I don't see anybody yet, so maybe just wait a second and see. We will see if anyone's.
Michelle's is waiting to be added.
I don't see her in our thing, so maybe she clicked on a different post.
Okay, I'll try again.
Sorry. Thank you. Oh, there she. No, I see.
There we go.
Michelle, how are you?
Hello. Sorry, I was. It's been so long since I've done this that I was sitting in the backstage.
Oh, that's okay.
Wow, good to see you.
Fun.
Hello.
Sorry, I want to make sure. Said hi to everybody. Oh, no worries. Dusty's gonna come online too. Wonderful. Okay, cool. So she's gonna be working on her loom. Cool. So I'm gonna show some pieces and I can chat as people come in. Keep an eye and yeah, feel free to let me know if you see Dusty in the backstage there. Oh, okay, perfect. So we got some great pieces. There's a few really great graffiti pieces from Jared.
Nice.
Cool texture, clean lines, cool backgrounds. This is by Jared. Opening is $20 for this
And I did
one.
too at the interview.
A stupid question. What's the word?
It's not a stupid question. I was actually trying to read it because sometimes it's like intentionally vague.
Yeah, from a guy, right? So, anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of some. Looks like an S at the beginning.
Wait. Oh, indigenous.
Awesome. Better to know now.
Right, when there's only 9 people watching as opposed to like 50 and I'm only at touchdown.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So he is an indigenous artist from the Calgary area. Thanks, Michelle. See, if you never asked your question.
Well, that's the thing is I'm just like you never know. I'm not. In fact, you saw indigenous. I'm not even sure that I saw indigenous until you said it.
And it was because I was looking for the word, so that's awesome.
Mhm.
Hey Eric, how are you? You're that good? I am so jealous. If you did not hear the maniacal laughter, you missed out.
Okay, so this
Alright.
is, if I'm busy,
Uh-huh.
and you come back and buy these, and you get 50% off.
So,
You can buy
bye.
whatever you think,
Jared.
buy one piece for half price. Come back in March or April.
Right.
That's what pricing would be on.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And the only reason, I mean, you wouldn't need that unless I.
Oh, okay.
Look, Rich said I got a break.
I can hear Rich really well. Is the microphone sort of by him?
No, it's over here. He's just really excited.
Oh, right, but since COVID, we ran it differently during COVID, before COVID.
I'll try to project.
I see Rich
Okay.
doesn't have his camera up for his painting.
Oh yeah, he had to do a bunch of stuff trying to figure out opening up this one, so I think he'll be on to that next.
Sometime this month or next.
Take care. So this is another piece by Jared. Cool figures.
Oh, neato.
Small triptych. I like the gold teeth.
The big eyeball. The big eyeball. I wonder what he's thinking about when he creates these. Are they beings? Are they?
Yeah, I was trying to see if they were like letters, kind of anthropomorphized.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he comes down for the auction. He can maybe tell us some more too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this is in a nice frame. There you go.
Lots of character.
Yeah, totally. Great. So, awesome. Opening for that one is 20 as well.
There's a lot of affordable art tonight.
Yeah.
It's spring, so I'm expecting people to start like waking up.
Right, yeah.
We've been in a fog this week. A lot of people are talking about sort of the time change
Yeah.
and trying to get everything all sort of like caught up in one's brain.
Yeah, that's true. the sun's coming out more, so you can kind of start coming awake more. And there's, and I feel like everyone's so busy, but it's like also tired from everything that's been going on.
Mhm. I think some people have obviously been talking about burnout, but there's also people that have been working all through the pandemic, and now we're kind of getting to what's it called, spring break, and people are tired. The people that didn't get a break.
Totally. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of a split of people, right? Like people that are waiting to get back to it, and then people who are like, I need some rest.
And then people that don't want to work. There's that
Michelle,
crowd of people.
lovely to see you. I just cut you off because I'm impulsive.
Oh, I thought maybe you heard me breathing or something. Usually you're like, I hear you breathing.
Missed you.
Here I am, the floating head.
Yay! That is so good. Also, these are cool boots that Jared dropped off last week.
Ooh. Ah. What size are they?
Sorry?
No, I didn't.
What size are they?
I gotta get it off.
I know they're art, but they also look very practical.
No, totally. They're totally practical.
Everybody sober?
12. USA 12.
Wow, very nice.
Oh, I see.
Again, I'm like, what are those words?
Colors. Yeah, I'm wondering.
Urban.
I want to have like.
Wow,
I'll keep
very nice. Those are nice boots.
They are. Respect. See, respect them.
Yeah, I think respect. Yeah, you're good at this game. The gestalt of graffiti. Crazy?
I was
Cra-
thinking of dream, but the first
Cream?
cream.
Looks like cream, actually.
Maybe cream. Maybe like the 60s band. I don't know.
Yeah. Or the coffee band. Wow, those are pretty nice, though.
Sorry, for those of you watching at home, every once in a while when I disappear, I'm just taking pictures of the pieces to put up on the.
Jess is doing 16 things as usual, and while she's doing those things, we're filling in for her so that she doesn't have to split into 2 or 3 beings, which is often what we see during a rumble. So we're trying to help her not have to split like that.
There was this really great moment in one Gorilla House video. Sometimes Rich pulls it up just for a good laugh. There's lots of things going on this one night at Gorilla House, and I just was like hunched down, and he calls it my squirrel move. I just started like. It's good. So if you ever see me scratching my head like a squirrel, you know it's done. It's done.
Right.
Oh, hello from Kensington Art Supply. Hello, Mitchell. Nice to
Woohoo.
see you.
Looks like Dusty's going to come over. She says she's going to run down.
Cool.
The more, the merrier. Do you have a lot of people in the space right now? I guess everyone's dropping off their art, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few. I'd say maybe 10
Oh, wow. Everyone working on their art.
working on art. Yeah, so it's really
Fantastic.
very nice energy.
And there's Kelly working on her art as always. What are you working on, Kelly? Your natives bear?
Yeah, this one's a new one. This guy has a remote.
You mean he's going to walk and stuff?
No, he has a remote for his lights.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
See?
Interesting.
I can change the colors and stuff.
Oh.
Steampunk one, actually. Another one.
Cool.
And then Rich was saying that some people like the masks that the bears have.
Mhm.
So I'm actually making an extra mask with lights in it so they can wear it.
Cool. Very cool.
Very nice.
So Damien in the comment said, "Cream, cash rules everything around me." That would be my guess for the shoes. Cool, Damien. Hey,
Ah,
these are these like you said, these like idioms and words from different parts of our culture
Hmm.
that I am not privy to.
I'm just hanging on at my age, trying to understand what all the young folks are doing.
I know, in class, like they're talking, and I'm like, just like that line from Nemo lives with me. It's like, you're so cute, but I don't know what you're saying.
That's right.
A lovely little oil painting by Dusty.
You need a pen or?
Cool.
Texture, even in the white. There, I can show you.
Did she say what it was? What landscape it is?
Yeah, Grotto Mountain.
Hmm.
And we Googled it, and it's by Canmore.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful texture. Oil on canvas. Small piece. $20 opening bid for this beautiful little landscape.
Dusty's got such a range, hey? Of the different things that she creates.
Yeah, lately she's been working on her loom on the live broadcast. And yeah, so like you said, just huge range. It's so great.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is she like exploring her style, or is this just the variety that she likes to do?
I'm not sure. When she comes, let's see, because I was gonna ask her too how long she's been working like fiber work like on the loom. I forgot to ask her that before too, because that's super cool. Can I see? Sorry, stop it. Oil on canvas, Grotto Mountain.
Your phone is very cute, by the way, Jess. The purple with the hearts and stuff.
Oh yeah, look, this was part of our inspiration.
Aha.
You are not alone.
Rumble.
It's from a poem that Rich. That's a line from a poem that Rich.
Oops, I think we got frozen.
You're frozen. We're fine.
I'm frozen. I think Jess is frozen.
Jess is frozen. We're not.
Right. So I guess
That means the camera either overheated or I don't know.
right. Well, then we can just chit chat about art while they get the. Get
I don't
things
know if she
figured
knows
out.
it's frozen though.
I guess I'll put it up in the Facebook page. Jess, you're
Frozen.
frozen.
Well, I can text her too.
Yeah, there we go. Well, at least it's in there. So. So what's been happening while I've been away? It's been a couple months almost.
Not. Oh, something happened to them.
Yeah, you're the center now. Now we
Okay.
basically see your bear in the main frame.
He was face down.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go.
You'll
So
follow.
that light, is that inside, just in the heart area?
Yeah. So it's like So there's the remote, and you can change the colors.
Cool.
And then what I'm trying to figure out right now is I have to leave the back open because in here is the way to get into his, like you have to put your hand in to twist it off to change the batteries.
Hmm.
So I'm going to probably just do a Velcro on here
Right.
because
That's
I
a good
have
idea.
to leave this open a bit for you to get your hand in. If I stuff it and stuff, you'll be like trying to find this. I can feel it. You just gotta twist it, and then you can actually look in and see the batteries and stuff. So,
You know, Kelly, I have to say this. You kind of blew me away a couple of months ago when you told me that your grandfather was the founder of Stanford University.
Yeah.
I was just like, I actually Googled it later, and I'm like, OMG, are you kidding me?
Leland.
Yeah, that's quite a. Do you ever feel pressure with the name to have to live up to it?
No.
Did you go to that university yourself?
No, I never went. The other thing was, what was it? I'm trying to think. I have a cousin who is a movie star. His name is Jason Gray Stanford. He was in A Beautiful Mind as a supporting actor, and he was a supporting actor in Monk TV show. She's been in a couple of movies and stuff. So, and then I have another grandfather, great grandfather. I don't know how far down the line, but they put the first stake in the railroad, from what I
Mhm.
heard. So that was
Oh
the
my
inter-
gosh.
yeah. So apparently it's like I've never met him, never met these people, but it's we're on that in that family tree, I guess.
That's incredible. Um, yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of neat actually. I don't know what
absolutely it is.
I don't know what happened to the feed. I'm gonna check it here from Facebook. Oops.
I mean, I've got Facebook open and we're basically on it.
Oh, it's
So,
just the two of us.
no, it says there's 8 people. Yeah, there's just the two of us and there's 8 people watching.
Hello,
So,
people.
yeah, exactly. So basically we've been educating them on your family tree
Yeah,
as people are watching you build your animatronic bears. And I'm just like, well, everybody, do you know that actually Kelly's grandfather founded one of the most prominent American universities
yeah.
um, of post-secondary dumb. So anyway, I wanted to mention it to you because I meant to say it, many rumbles ago and didn't. So
Yeah.
just thought I would sort of say that's pretty incredible.
Well, I actually have made a couple of new bears, which will be going to Rumble eventually. They're above me, actually. I'm looking at them.
Hmm.
Two of them right now. Maggie and Professor, what's his name? I have to stand up to look.
Do you actually do a bear a week? Like, how prolific are you when you do your bears?
Sometimes, well, some of them take like a week to do. So that's 8 hours to 10 hours a day.
Wow.
So, and then I have to figure stuff out. Like the newest bear, he's kind of, I'll bring him down. He's going to be at Rumble the next time. His name's Cadwell. Bring him down. Oh,
Oh, wow.
bring, he
Yeah,
was, he was hard to do.
that's really cute. Can you face him toward the camera a bit so we can sort of see this is sort of like a preview of Kelly's next bear?
So that's Professor Alfred Cadwell. So it says he is the inventor of many odd things. So this is actually a hat, and I sewed it to make it look. So he has a little pocket, and he has a little watch.
Oh, wow.
That's working. It's a working watch.
It's a working watch.
And then the cool thing, his hat is removable. This is the coolest thing. Is it took me forever to figure it out. So his hat,
Awesome.
yeah. So it spins.
It spins. And so that hat, if you take it off the bear, can a person put it on?
Yep, that's what I made to do it for.
Oh, great. So double, like just like Rich does his paintings that have multiple uses, right? When he
Yeah.
puts the black light and stuff on it, you've got now you're doing a kind of a dual purpose. And
Oh yeah,
there's a battery unit somewhere inside the hat.
it's actually right here.
Hmm,
It's hidden on the side.
that's awesome.
I've actually worn it. It feels like it's vibrating your head. But I just
Yeah,
thought it'd be kind of cool because there's lots of people into steampunk stuff.
absolutely.
So, and
And
it's
you
got
just
like little.
and where'd you find the materials to do it?
So this is actually foam putty. So there's foam putty on the inside of the hat. You can see it. It's
Mm,
wired up,
mm-hmm.
and then it goes on here. And that's how this is actually a propeller from an actual like a plane, like a plane.
Yeah,
Because it's so heavy, so it was spinning faster. So the more stuff I put on it, it slows down a little bit. The only
right,
thing is sometimes it gets stuck. So see, it's stuck. It's on. You just touch it because it's so heavy.
right. Ah, very cool.
So that's Cadwell.
That's a great piece. Next week, watch for Cadwell.
So there's him, and then I've got Maggie. I'll grab Maggie. Maggie, they're all on top of the shelf above me. I like him how he turned out. He's really cute.
That's really great. Some people make their art and they can't sell it, because they're so attached to it, or they spend so much time making it. So it's great that you're able to create and then make it available to people.
Here we go. I think I bumped. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is Maggie. Maggie here. This is Maggie.
Ooh.
So Maggie has rollerblades
Rollerblades.
that, and she actually can stand. So she's, if I can get her to stand, she stands up. She's
Oh.
standing on her own. She has a windmill. which is
Right. And what's in the back there? You're using that to help her stand?
No,
The support along her back?
So no, actually, that's where the wiring is.
Oh.
So that's her backpack. She's got a
Oh,
little
cute.
backpack. And you can put stuff in it. You can put gum or some money if you're carrying her around or something like that.
Hmm.
And I thought it was kind of cute to kind of hide the wiring is right here. So
Did you guys all freeze as well?
Right.
no, we were fine.
We kept talking, which you'll see in the recording later, while you guys were doing your thing. So we kept the show going, and the numbers stayed. We got an extra one now, and now we have 2 more people.
Yeah. So yeah, this was Maggie.
Very nice, Kelly. That's cool. Kelly showed Cadwell, and then she's showing Maggie, which are upcoming Rumble House bears.
Super
Like a
fun.
little preview for people that were
So nice.
staying on.
While the feed was down and everything was crazy.
Mm.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Here, hello. Nice to see you guys. We have artwork. Yeah, I'll go grab the. Actually, Rich, this is bad timing, but we just got up. I'm gonna run and get some pieces of artwork for some wonderful people.
Okay.
While everything was frozen, this is Dusty came.
Oh, great.
So,
Did Dusty stay?
So
Because Dusty can take to the stage and talk to us.
And then Dusty left because she thought she was the bad luck.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna put on a video here.
Okay.
Rich, do you want to put on a video while I'm describing some pieces?
Why are you touching that?
I don't.
Okay, it's okay. We'll keep chatting while you're doing your thing.
Did you see this lady here?
Yeah.
If she goes anywhere near that computer or off the screen, in which direction I'll show you. If she goes this way, tell her to put it down.
Put it down.
Don't
Put it
touch
down, Jess.
I love you so much. Don't
So
touch
if
it.
I leave it dead air?
No, just don't touch that.
No,
right now.
okay, I'm leaving it dead air.
Very possessive of his mouse, eh?
Well, no, it's probably because it's a very important tool, and if you click it accidentally, something
That's all I'm saying.
something dire could happen. So
Well, it's plugged in, so that means it's charging.
charging, yeah, charging. And that's fine.
It's okay. We don't need a video. We've got each other.
Exactly. Hey,
I'm Rich the puppet.
I remember that hand. I remember that hand.
I have Toby here. I could grab him. He's just within an arm length.
I don't even
It's
look at me.
okay. It's okay. Yeah, this
Toby's
is
never
the
been
joy.
on. Toby's never been on Rumble House, actually.
Oh, okay. So is
He
Toby in the
has been.
wings?
What?
Is Toby a bear? Or is Toby a person?
Toby's a terror bear, but he's actually he's a fixed puppet that was actually he was in bad shape, and I fixed him up.
I see.
So but he has his own voice and everything.
Wow. So it's just a puppet.
It's a puppet that I fixed, and it's
Right.
a terror bear. Actually, I actually just grabbed him. He has a mind of his own. He loves the bird, Rich's bird.
Oh yes, I love Rich's bird too.
There's Toby.
Hello, Toby.
Hi, Michelle.
How old are you? How old are you? I have not met you yet.
I think I'm not sure. I think I'm 3 or something.
Mm.
3? I think.
Three's a great age. Three's a great age, you know. It's a lot of you get to play at 3. You get to be exploring at 3. Ooh, you have sparkly eyes too.
Yeah, she fixed my eyes. I was blind before.
Whoa. Can everybody at the room listen for a second?
I'm listening.
We would like you to attach yourself to the Wi-Fi if you need it. The emergency is officially over.
Over.
We weathered the storm,
The
Toby,
local
and we're
Roadhouse
here.
Fest is now available. Thank you for your patience.
No, thank you.
The non-smoking sign is off, and you can now use your Wi-Fi.
Can you put your chairs in a reclining position as well if you so choose?
Hi, Jess. How are you?
Hi.
Look, it's Toby.
It's Toby. How you doing?
I'm okay. Yay!
She's probably going, who's this? I don't
No,
know who this
she-
is.
she's got all of these projects to present. So, but nice meeting you, Toby. Thank you.
Nice meeting you guys. Gotta go. See you later.
7
Bye-bye.
5 4 4 4 8.
Toby is
That was
left.
really
4 4 8.
that's great, Kelly. That's a really cool puppet you created.
He does
Here we go. Here's Jess's next thing.
That is super cool. Hey, look at this beautiful colors. So Dusty came kind of like a spirit of blue, I guess. Just as the internet shut down, Dusty came in, and then just as she left, I came back.
It restarted. Oh wow! So she made that, Jess?
Yeah. So
Really?
and I actually got a chance to ask her. I was like, "How long have you been working with the loom?" She's like, "Look at this. It's just so gorgeous." And she said she's only been working on it for a year.
Oh my gosh!
It's just so
See, I thought she said, "How long have you been working with a loom?"
with the loom.
I might think that.
Well, it's almost like a tartan too, hey?
So this is called Autumn in the Foothills. It's 100% acrylic. It's really nice and soft. Beautiful colors.
Wow. Woman of many skill sets, obviously.
Totally. So opening for this is $80. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Makes sense. Incredible.
It's so cool to
She'll have to
see.
come on one time and talk about how she does all the different color patterns and stuff.
Yeah, like how she chooses it. I wonder if she's gonna be coming online with us. That would be super cool to ask her how she chooses those things.
It looks cool. Like that'll be. I'd get it for my cats, but I'm afraid they'd wreck it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, trying to get so you can see the beautiful color and the weave.
I think the fear is that people are getting dementia already.
Well, I love how it's another genre of art,
Yeah.
art making.
I mean, not full-fledged dementia overnight, but like,
That's right.
your brain into a brain.
100% acrylic.
Like art with a function. Kelly's art has a function. Dusty's new piece has a function.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Open it.
Along with art, stimulating people's brains, of course. Not saying other stuff doesn't, but
Yeah, just how diverse it is and seeing.
I'm sure in earlier cultures when you had artists and artisans in a village, people were doing things like cooking and sewing and creating practical items.
I like that camera that Rich is playing with.
There's a lot of people in the space. That's great.
He said 15.
Sorry, Vince.
Tired. I've been tired.
It's kind of nice to see people inside Rumble.
Absolutely.
I think
The Rumble is alive.
it's okay. I keep trying this. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I like that there's some people that can't come to Rumble, but they can still watch, which is I like that too.
I think so. I think people really enjoy sort of the programming, right? That gets
Yeah.
created. Ooh, it's a birdie.
That's cool.
Oh, and thanks, Greg Cruz, for sharing. Greg Cruz is down in
Mhm.
Venice Beach, California.
Ooh.
Yeah, so nice. So Amanda just dropped off this piece. So this is a collaboration between Tanner and Alvin.
Is that Alox?
No, Alvin and Tanner collab. Yeah. I'm just I'm going closer so you can see that.
Yeah, what's at the bottom there? And then, can we see the bird? Wow, that's really cool. That's not it. That bird has attitude.
Yeah. So
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, very cool.
kind of like a phoenix, almost like a firebird. But also a sparrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's on the bottom there. Branches and
See the word. So is it most?
like there's text in there.
I'm not. I think it could be most, but it could also be a collab between Tanner and Alvin as like a different word. So I'm trying. You know when you think you see something because you know kind of what they write usually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I think I'm seeing the letters, but I'm not sure.
That's
that will be
cool.
a fun thing too.
So how do they collaborate, Jess? Is it like are they together working on it, or do they take a piece and pass it back and forth, or?
Oh, I think it does say most. So everyone works kind of differently. I know they've done a few really great collaborations. So the Riverbird, Tanner does the birds usually, and Alvin
I
does
didn't mean to
the.
short
That's okay. Alvin does the like the background and like a graffiti piece in it. So I have a really nice piece in my classroom too of these two working together. So that collaborations are cool because everyone does it differently.
I don't like collaborating.
And some people can't do it at all. Like I'm really bad at it too. So people are always like, "Oh, are you two collaborating?" It's like,
No.
I feel like Rich and I
Collaborated.
we have like I've embroidered into your
It's like
piece and
it's like there's a separation.
the collaboration is me saying, "Rich, can you help me with the hand?"
That's right. Yeah.
That's not really a collaboration.
Well, art is so personal too, and so the fact that they can collaborate, makes me wonder if they design it, talk about it, or whether it just unfolds as they're doing it.
Or if one person does it and then like totally just gives the canvas to the other person just to have total free. Yeah, it is.
Mhm. Yeah, very curious. And also there's in that big space to the right in the painting too. It's interesting that that's like it kind of gets your attention as well because it's so open.
They're really good at balance and composition. Both of them have a really cool sense of composition. This one is opening at $15. Also
Wow.
very reasonably priced as well.
Great. Hopefully tonight people are
Canvas as well.
it finds someone catches someone's interest.
Totally. I hope so.
I like seeing the new stuff. I haven't been here in a while, so a lot of things that you're showing, Jess, I haven't seen yet.
Totally. Actually, a lot of stuff that I'm showing are all brand new, so it's like I haven't seen a bunch of these things.
Yeah, I admit that's part of what I like to see during a Rumble as well is, of course, the chance to buy the art. And then, of course, the second part is seeing the art. Yeah.
I agree. Oh, great. Ooh, that's super fun.
And you have some pieces behind you on the easel.
So, here, we have a few pieces by Theo here. So here we go. Playing with mountains.
Yeah, it was nice, but I.
Theo.
This is by Theo Nelson, circa 2010. Hi, Theo.
Wow. It looks like a Theo piece for sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful on beautiful, like thick watercolor paper. There's really gorgeous bronze, metallic, and I love that like sky is so beautiful.
Yeah, the sky is so ominous looking.
Those are good moments when you see the sky like that. That blue just getting washed away. It's like thick, beautiful story. I love those moments. The wind
And
comes up, and it's like
yeah, and you know that he's thought about everything about the color, right? Like why the bronze color, how it's where it appears. I just get curious about what he's thinking when he does it.
right, and just the different textures and the different like the beautiful like watercolor treatment in the sky, and then flat, beautiful acrylic almost of the
The rolling.
of the hills.
Yep.
So beautiful. So it's an original piece, opening at $50 for this beautiful. Yeah, it is so nice. So, and then I have a few prints too, so you can kind of see the difference between.
Hey, Jess, Dusty's coming in too.
Oh, nice! Thank you so much. Cool. So Amanda was just saying when I watch Alvin paint, it seems like he just goes with the flow of how the background looks to start with. Cool. That's really cool. So just kind of getting the composition from the background and then building it up from there. I know Rich said don't touch this, but I'm going to touch it.
Oh.
Shh.
Dun dun dun.
We saw nothing. We heard nothing.
We heard nothing.
Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this
Yep, there's Theo's piece.
event.
Larry, that sounded wrong. I just need to make sure I have a plan for it, okay? Because you're a sweetheart and I see you taking advantage of the course. Request pass 3 weeks in a row. Remember? Let's make sure you have a plan, okay?
Hi, Dusty. You see your light.
Hi, Dusty.
Well, Dusty, we were talking about your loom piece and how much we enjoyed seeing it as a piece of art.
Okay. So here is a series of a few prints. So Theo was dropping off. So there, and I'll show you too, Michelle. There's a group of postcards too. He was dropping off. So he was trying out different things here. These two they just about match. So he was working on printing out some prints. So this is a cool one, clouds framing a disappearing prairie icon. So this tiny little.
Oh, yeah, there it is. A granary right there.
And then this beautiful thing with the clouds framing it. So there's this print. He's been working with a lot of digital imagery lately. So making some really great frames. Prints.
So then he takes so this is a digital image that he's created and then he goes and prints it?
A lot of them are from original pieces and then he digitally alters them.
I see.
Yeah, right. So look, it's cool. Like like playing with the different colors and the different.
Right.
Oh, look at that view.
The Alberta sky, you can tell, hey? Putting in those magenta pinks.
Yeah, totally. We're just gonna ask you, how do you choose your color schemes? And then your beautiful image comes up with a rainbow loom.
Let me know when you're ready.
Still trying to figure out my phone settings. Holy cow.
You're doing awesome.
Ooh, awesome detail.
Yeah.
So
these
Oh.
We'll kind of do buyer's choice, I guess. So
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
out of three, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, and 3 out of 5 of the prints, numbered prints signed. So we'll say opening $10, and then whoever wins it can choose which piece they would like to
Right.
take home.
Very cool. Well, Dusty, your loom looks incredible. So these are all the colors that you're working with.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to get it distanced so that it's farther away. It's not working. I don't know why.
We were just talking about the like almost like the tartan that you created in the piece that you dropped off today, and we wondered how you came up with the color scheme.
I don't know. I just see things that other people other people put together, and I just kind of try them out. I don't know how
It's
to get my
really
camera
impressive.
to show
Yeah,
distanced.
it's like it's zoomed in, right? It's like it's
Yeah,
zoomed in
I
or
don't know how to
something.
get it to zoom out.
Yeah. Come on, technology, cooperate. It's a very interesting image, I can say, from what we're looking at right now. At first, it's like, what is
Well,
that? That's really cool. That's like a rainbow thing. And then it's like, oh, okay.
well, yeah, it is a rainbow thing. It's just, I guess my thing is too low. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave and try this again. I'll be back.
Okay. Come back. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Cloud's framing this. He always has such great titles too. Sometimes the titles are like short sentences. So it's just a very like okay. Cool. Yeah, so I'll show you the last kind of collection here. So this is another print of a piece when he was out of Vancouver. So it's called I Returned to 3030A Hastings Street as I See It Today, with a guest appearance, of course, by your friend and mine, the Sun, starring Thomas Telephone Pole as the address and the ever-present sinister side passage as itself.
Side passage. What character is side passage?
Is that like the darkness between with all those creepy eyes? Is that the sinister side
Can you
passage?
come closer? What a fascinating image. Right. They're kind of like looking.
Like creepy there? Oh, there!
Right. And there's that thing with it's like ears. Oh, right.
Or like eyebrows. It's very like Seussian, isn't it?
Yeah. And then there's something what's on the wall to the
It's
left.
like a painting or like a mirror or something.
On the other side of the wall, the little tiny image.
Oh yeah, look. A little face in the crack on the wall.
Yeah. But then go up the wall. Up, 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 up. Oh, it's a bird?
Oh yeah, it's a bird
hanging by its feet.
I see Dusty again, so I'm gonna let see. There you go. Add to stream.
There she is. Oh, there. That's a bit better. Dusty,
Oh,
we can see more.
Yeah. Yeah, so with Theo's pieces, you'll see always different characters and different things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some really cool. So he made this his own envelope, and so Ryan there was talking about mail art. So like Theo is part of this big like worldwide group of people who mail art around, and so he's printed off these really great postcards with original like prints of his original pieces. So there's a cowboy cactus in the gingham sunset. Shadow Lady. So there's a package of 6 postcards in this as well.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And the text on it is like super funny. He's really, everything is so whimsical with that little sun down there.
I love this idea of him creating these postcards and then you can mail them out and share them.
Right?
That's a great idea. And they're also different too. Ooh, that's a dog.
It's like a
What?
dog dinosaur.
It's a bear. Like it's like
It's a little like that.
some attitude, man. Attitude.
No,
Great. So it's going to be that 6-pack together as an item.
6-pack together with the print too from ET.
Oh wow.
So
He's always so generous with what he puts together.
yeah, totally. And I love just how different everything is all the time.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Lorene wrote, beautiful art tonight as always.
Yeah.
So true.
And Lorene just shared an email with us saying that the River Troll was part of a collection of her books that were put on a list for educational catalogs. So
Oh,
schools are able to access
fantastic.
them. Yeah, so thank you so much, Lorene, for all the work you do too. Just an amazing publisher, amazing lady.
That is wicked. That's incredible. I mean, to get on a list like that,
Yeah,
have people. Yep,
catalogs so educators can see them. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
absolutely. Are the colored versions flying off the shelves right now, Jess?
Yeah, we like so Team Teru he was #1 in the city.
No, just
Yes.
you help me write that book. Stop
I
looking
know,
like
I
that.
know. I just don't want to. I know.
What did I just say?
The muse always does her job quietly.
No, just help me write that book. We co-wrote it.
And
Uh-huh.
it was at #1 the opening week that he was out. I think like maybe a few weeks ago.
That's great. And
I
I mean-
think that made sense.
too bad they don't do the same thing with music, hey? With the album that you guys were showing people and stuff. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's
too.
gonna be super exciting.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be out at in June. We put an order in, Michelle, for 10.
I had to fight the urge to bid on it only because when you're old enough to remember records being the way that you listen to music, as opposed to even cassettes and 8-tracks and all that stuff, it was nostalgia for sure to see the
It's
two
so cool.
the
Like,
double album. Yeah.
it's just so cool to put on the album and just listen to it, like feel
Mhm.
that for
And
every
do you find the sound quality is different? Like some people just really, really love the sound of records. Did you find it different?
I find it warmer and more. I'll be right
Right. Right. Like robust as a sound. Hmm. Amazing. Well, just even putting out a record nowadays is quite the feat. No doubt about it.
so the what I think about the sound is it is a lot warmer, but I think also it does depend on the recordings. Like sometimes we've gotten stuff secondhand and it was like super poppy because there's no sleeves, so it's just like super like a little bit not taken care of.
Hmm.
But we have some really great recordings and it just like so all enveloping, and you put it on, you just like are so engaged with it rather than just putting something on in the background. I feel like that even might be what makes it sound better, is that you're listening.
Well, and also the voices are familiar to you too, right?
Oh yeah, and when it's the book, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And also we got an email from the company. So it's a company out of New Jersey, doing the cuts, and I got an email saying that they upgraded their diamond cutting system for the records, so it might even sound even better than the first 3 that we ordered. which I'm just excited to hear
Nothing is
it. Like
working,
I'm super
hardware
excited.
is.
So that's in June, set to kind of come in around June because they were backlogged from COVID and everything with all of the shipping crazy
Right.
and everything too. So we'll see. That would be a fun boost in June to see those records come in.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is from David Belcourt.
Ooh, and so it's Japanese, the cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Mm.
They
Can you
reflect,
come closer with it? Oh,
so it looks like
nice.
reflection in the water.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That's really pretty.
He said you can feel the springtime coming.
I think you're going to get a lot of interest in that piece.
Really peaceful too. That's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting composition as well.
Yeah. Nice depth.
Wow, that's really cool. And the colors as well. Yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of movement on that piece tonight.
Yeah, I like the top corner there with the blossoms kind of look like they're in the shadows. You can really see the light and shadow on them. The flowers that are closest, you see like up in the corner there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really nice illusions.
Yeah. And the reflections, everything. It's really cool. It's nice to see people's work and the evolution of it. And I know David was doing different things, experimenting with different things, as is Stephen is doing the same too. I noticed recently.
Yeah.
Interesting. And Dave will have to tell us like the inspiration for that painting, because usually he's kind of been doing like real life stuff too.
Yeah, it goes between
Settings. Yeah.
the spaces around Calgary and around
Mhm.
town. And
Yeah, I love that. I love that concept when he does that.
yeah. Well, actually, I have another piece by him from last week.
I think it really resonates for local people that see his art pieces and can recognize the spots that he's interpreting.
Definitely, like a documentation of those spaces. Really,
Yeah, especially if they keep changing, as we know.
yeah, exactly. Like it goes back
This is
to
a big piece. Wow.
David. What's this series called again? Intimate spaces from imaginary places.
Oh, wow. Totally. It's like science fiction.
Totally is.
Fascinating. It's fascinating to imagine a world, like just to create another world.
Yeah, that freedom
Right?
to create a complete new space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to remember.
People don't even know how to sign their name in different ways, never mind creating a whole other planet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we think those are shrubs or flowers or plants, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
It's almost like Mars,
Yeah, I was gonna say like science fiction.
right? Yeah, there's sort of like an outer worldly feeling about it. Absolutely.
So that's oil on canvas. And David always builds his own stretchers and panels and supports.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
So, Jess, how do you find artists bringing in their work? Is it something that they just hear about Rumble and they just approach, or?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of emails recently just like, hey, how do I take part? Like, since we've been online and we've had so many things online events, it's been really great because people are able to see everything that we do, and then they can like kind of have an idea of what it is before they come down. Because before it was just like kind of guessing, you had to be super fearless, but now they're able to see things and and then they can kind of reach out and ask for further understanding.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it's really cool, actually. Like the more artists that come and bring their art in for the auction, it's really cool. I think it's great.
It is, yeah, and it's like I don't know. That's the thing. I feel like the thing that keeps us alive is like meeting new people all the time, which is it's really special. Like I hope people understand how special they are when they come.
Absolutely.
Everybody here is like an active living part of what we do. It's not, it's like no one is extra.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Ooh, you're showing one of Rich's pieces.
Yeah, so this is one of Rich's from this week. So he did this one, I think just recently today. I think get the sense that he wants summer to come to his late night bike ride.
And there's a dog riding with him, running with him.
Not on me, but it's, if you ask Chelsea. Yeah, okay.
I'm learning to accept kindness.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Ask Caleb or Joseph.
I love the depth perception in this one.
Oh, they're saying like trying to accept kindnesses.
I'm learning.
Kindness is gross. I thought you were talking
Accepting
about my
kindness is hard. So sorry. At first I was looking at this, I was like, whoa, is that dog chasing that poor kid? And then I was like, this seems like an adventure story. And then I was like, oh wait, and the more I looked at it, I was like, oh no, the dog's like beside the kid. Like, this is an adventure. They're friends.
Yeah, I think so. They're both kind of on the journey.
Totally.
And I love the just the angles and stuff that
Totally. I do
he's
too. It's
created.
so dynamic.
And of course that bicycle, let's get real. That is a 70s bicycle.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
The bike.
You see, you see the seat and the banana seat and the lights.
Socks, 70 sneakers.
Oh yeah, look at the sneaks.
70 shorts.
Yeah, see, you can tell that this is in the past.
He snuck his bike out in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I see.
I had a bike like that too when I was
Right?
young.
We all had
Red
bikes
one.
like the banana bike. They're called banana bikes. And the handlebars too, with the gorilla handlebars.
So good.
Really nice piece. And a good size too.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like 1 foot by 3-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. For people that want to put more rich pieces in their house and they don't have 3 feet by 4 feet to spare. This
I know
is
my mom
smaller
was
one.
emailing me about the other piece I'm going to show you. She's like,
Mhm.
how big is this one? And I said, she's like, darn it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's already
It's 2 by 4.
up on the ceiling because she's run out of the wall space. So.
Yeah, I know. And yet it's irresistible. This is the thing, is like it's funny, getting art is not the same as sometimes you buy something, you go, okay, I got it. Like I got the bicycle I want, I got it. And then you see another bicycle, and then you see another bicycle. And
but it's kind of fun because then the idea of like if you have lots, you've lived with one piece, to gift that and then to have new pieces.
Yeah, I've thought of that actually when I had some people drop by my house for something tonight, and I was thinking if one of my friends had come in, I probably would have gifted a piece to him, but he just sent people that needed to get some documentation certified, so I helped them. But so I've got all these pieces. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see myself going, hey, do you like this piece? You're right.
It's really special, and like to be given a piece too, I think is really special too. Like that's a special gift. That's not like,
Yeah. And yet you don't want people just to take a piece to take it, obviously. Like it's nice if it resonates for them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I am getting to that point where I'm like, like I really like that. Anyway, I really like a few pieces, but I know that it's okay for them to journey on if it happens.
Rich, is it okay? Should I show?
Yeah.
Can I show? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the other piece. To show.
Okay. Dusty, it looks amazing. Are those the colors you are creating? The rainbow colors?
Thank you. Yeah, you'll see the rainbow in it when it's done.
Mm,
But I'm doing a black right now across the rainbow.
right. We'll have to ask you later where the inspiration for this particular creation is coming from.
This one is actually a pattern. It's the first one that I've done that actually is a pattern, done created by someone else. So it's called the heart scarf, and she created it during COVID. Basically, the idea behind it is you create it with a specific person in mind who needs an uplift.
Wow. So you have someone in mind as you're creating it now.
No, actually, I don't.
Okay.
But it will likely end up at Rumble. So hopefully someone who needs an uplift will end up with it.
It already looks incredible.
That is so nice.
Yeah, the fact that you can make your art and release it into the world, I think there's two parts of art making. The process of doing it and the joy of creating. And then of course, secondarily, or for some people primarily, then you get to that point where you're going to release it, gift it, sell it, however. So much work.
Oops, sorry.
Someone is agreeing with me, I think.
I think so.
Oh, I see. It's the
That's so special too, because I think like something like fiber art that takes so long. You put so much intention into like when you're sitting there working on something. It's like I'm maybe with like paintings too. Like I'm not, but I feel like there's something with working with fiber and you're like making something. I always like when I sit down to do like an embroidery. I love like I wash my hands. I put like beautiful smelling like either oils or like cream on so my hands are like smelling nice. And then I like work on it because it is like this whole ritual of being in that right space. And then when you're making it, you're like I'm thinking so much about like what I'm embroidering and like the symbolism and the story. And I feel like what you're saying, Gusty, about your piece, like that idea of bringing like uplifting energy into it. It's like when you're sitting there, that's going to be in that piece, like just from you thinking about that too. I think that's so special.
Yeah.
Like when just like here too, now that people are in here, like making art together too, it's like you can feel a piece that's been like made out of that like joy, like an energy. I don't know. It's really nice.
Mhm. Well, it's the magic of art and art making, right? It's hard to articulate, but so important when it's happening. And I think that resonates when people see pieces, right? Like, why are some people so enthralled or drawn in by a piece, right? Like I've seen some auctions where a piece shows up and you're like, oh, that's nice, and people go crazy over it. Like they go crazy over it, and you're like, what? But obviously it's speaking, right? It's speaking to the people that are bidding.
Yeah.
And that's what I find really incredible. The piece can catch fire, like the one that you're about to tell us.
Good
Jess.
segue.
It looks like, and I remember the outline. Tell us, like, it looks incredible.
So Rich was working on this on the weekend, and he started with a real. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Rich was working on it on the
We
weekend.
talked about it on the other show.
Oh, he's gonna do a special.
Something.
We'll turn the light on in a second. Fear not.
It's like we all grew up with a light bright, and we know what the power of the light bright is. She's so powerful. An image.
Okay, that's it. Put the light back on.
That's beautiful.
It is. Awesome.
Just in the way
So
they-
what was the inspiration for this character other than the obvious inspiration for your female characters? But was there something driving this particular one?
He was working with a horse to start. Like, so he has a really basic picture, like image of a horse running, and then there's always this battle of like good and evil, and there's always like so I don't know if you saw on Facebook. I don't know if you put it all up online or just a few, but behind the trees and behind this like background energy, there's all these like ghouls. There's all of these like creatures that are like trying to snag and like pull and attack, and then he painted in these beautiful negative space, like these trees, painted in this atmosphere, and I feel like it's this like good versus evil, like this epic.
I think we went to your mom's house, and
tread softly.
your mom has swords,
Yeah, mom does have lots of
and
swords.
we were
Yeah.
talking a little bit about Hungarian horse
Oh right, yeah.
bullfighters.
So the Magyar are like horseback riding archers.
What? Why would you think I was going to say anything unfavorable?
I was just laughing.
Okay.
Can't pin anything. Mom, if you're watching, they're just bugging. So the idea of like the swords, and Felix is super into like swords. He always looks at mom's swords, or like looking at a lot of Robin Hood and everything like that. And
Yeah. Well, the female warrior, I mean, you've got the freedom of the horse, and then you've got this rider that, obviously there's a relationship between the two of them as they're traveling as fast as it looks, which is pretty fast. Meanwhile, she's doing something else on top of that horse, saving them both or whatever. Don't, the red, like, as you talk about what's chasing them or what's behind it, and this is like a snapshot, right? And that's the other thing, is the motion that's created, and it's just like a artist's snapshot of that particular moment. It's really cool. This is a really powerful piece, and you don't often see female characters portrayed in this way.
yeah, and actually I was saying, because you forget how many pieces Rich does, and he's like just so prolific. And I think Cam, the president of the Rumble House here, I think he has another piece where I think it's me. I'm an archer again. I think there was another piece where, because I remember taking source pictures for the other piece. It's an 8 foot by 4 foot panel, and I remember I was taking pictures. I was like arching my back, like trying to get. It's really hard, and so I was like, Rich just has like all of this imagery in his head now, so he was just looking at source images for the horse now. Less physically trial for me, but
Beautiful. That's really beautiful. I'm sorry, Jess. I have to kind of leave right now, but I'll come back around 9.
yeah, no
If you
worries.
don't mind, I'm just getting a phone call, and it's been a couple times, so I think I have to take it.
It's really
So I'll
nice.
see you in a bit. All right. See you guys in a bit.
Okay. So, I did it again. I'm gonna sign this one. So this is the number 2 out of number 10 print. Oh, no, I missed the camera. So it's a lino print, number 2 out of number 10.
Oh,
It's another one, number 2 out of 10. And now we did it 1 first, so now I'm doing 2 now. And I can remember. Are you guys good? Yeah. Awesome. Always. Yay.
What's the starting bid of that one?
$1 million.
$5.
Can I bid $5?
Sure. And I'm gonna sign it too.
Okay.
2 out of 10. This is number 2 out of 10. Well, currently it's 2 out of 6, but I want to do a run of 10. And I'm working on a goat one next. I had a whole conversation with the kids about having goats. Love goats.
Goats are good. We had a goat growing up for a while. We babysat it, and the people that dropped it off just didn't come and pick it up. They just left it there. And he used to eat your cigarettes.
Oh no. What was his name?
Goat.
Goat.
We didn't like very much. We had, well, not my cigarettes, no, the kids, but my parents' cigarettes.
I know kids that ate warts.
Oh, gross.
Said they tasted like potatoes.
That's nasty.
Guess what?
Potatoes?
That's right.
We had a wild horse at the same time as we had the goat. So we would take out apples to try and feed to the horse.
Yeah.
And the goat would run and like trap you against the car with its horns and eat the apple. He was not a nice.
He was not a nice apple.
Oh, this is a goat the first time.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about one of your friends.
No.
So I didn't know
And
goats.
if people came to visit, he'd stand on the roof of your car.
That's funny.
Goats on the roof.
Goats on the
That's a
roof.
great place. Have you been there?
Yeah.
And on the island. Goats on the roof.
We had this whole conversation at school today.
Goats on the roof?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is weird. This whole conversation. No one had a goat that ate cigarettes.
Are you talking about on Vancouver Island?
Yeah. Because I was like talking about the place in Radium, and they're like, no, but there's actually a place called Goats on the Roof.
And
And
they
then
have goats
this
on
kid
the roof.
walked up. He's like, yeah, on the island. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, I don't want to go on the roof.
And then we were researching it, and they said you're supposed to have 2 goats, so they're friends.
No, they have like 10 goats on the roof.
No, but I mean,
Maybe that's what was wrong with our goat.
I think he was
just cranky.
lonely. I think.
You have just
We
one.
also were not really, we should not have had all the animals that we had. My dad had a habit of going to the auction and finding animals, and like the horse came home. Literally, my dad drove in the car and had his hand out the window, hanging on to like the bridle of the horse. Walking
I was thinking of getting a horse.
Oh my gosh, Amanda says I can't wait for the baby goats to be born at the farm. They're so cute. They already have a few baby lambs. Oh, Amanda Ferguson, can you take pictures of the baby goats? When that happens, that is so nice. This is a piece by Amanda Ferguson, a beautiful spring piece. There's a nice theme going on tonight. It's acrylic on canvas, $20 opening bid.
No, I wouldn't make a difference.
We are online all the time.
All the time.
It's a show. Don't worry about it. So this weekend.
Hey, Jess, can we put the 3 little bears in?
Yeah, I have them here. Good. I'll put that up now. I actually.
You watch the video.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we're gonna use it.
So,
You want to bring it over here?
3 bears. So there are 3 bears here. There's the mama bear. It's a bit of a different story. So here, I'll show you the bears.
It's an intriguing shape.
No, we'll both use that. Put it in front of the fan. You know, the fan.
That's
We're
mama,
over here at the bears.
mama bear.
Can you put it, listen,
And-
there should be an extension cord there. You put it just outside the door. Put the fan outside.
Papa bear.
Turn it up plastic. It'll be dry way faster. I think you're standing right next to that. Looks like an
And baby bear.
airplane. Yeah. There isn't a plug on
Oh,
extension.
So it's based on the 3 little bears, the story, but a different story.
So cute. So this is Marvin, the mischievous baby bear, creating butterflies as he is listening to a podcast. So he comes with headphones. On magic. So he decided to make a lot of butterflies inspired by the podcast, which he was unaware of. So he's making all these beautiful butterflies flying all over the place. And then this is Shirley, the mama bear. Is too busy collecting flowers to notice all the butterflies. And this is the daddy bear. Greg, Marvin, Kate opens, has working headphones, and this is Greg. That is so nice. Shirley and Greg.
So Greg is actually trying to catch the
Oh yeah, because he has the butterfly net.
Actually, that butterfly net extends to.
Cute. So it's $135 opening for the story and for all of the fun bears. Boop. Here, I'm gonna take a picture.
Kind of wanted to do the 3 bears, but as panda bears.
They're super. Oh right, because the pink one even is a cute little pink panda.
Yeah, so they're all pandas.
That is super cute.
I also like the story of the 3 bears, so that's why I did the 3 bears.
Super cute.
Can you imagine if I did Cinderella and the 7 dwarves?
Oh my gosh, there'll be a lot.
There'd be a lot of bears, yeah. I still might down the road.
Right?
7 bears and then 1 is Cinderella.
It would be super cute.
I have to figure out how to do them all so they kind of, when you hold them up, they all kind of are joined or something.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see that problem solving.
One day I might do it. I gotta finish the steampunk ones first.
Yeah, that's fun.
Did Matthias bring any art in?
I'm gonna show you from before, and then and he is working on a piece right now too. So this is a glass bowl.
Also, did Ryan bring any pieces?
Oh, I do have, I have some from Ryan as well. Yeah. So this is a glass bowl opening at $25 from Matthias Martinez.
That looks like a great candy day.
It's super cool.
I'm surprised someone hasn't got it for Ginger.
Oh yeah, totally. Rich got the other one.
Other one what?
Glass jar for Ginger.
Oh, okay.
I'm just watching Dusty with the loom. It's quite interesting to watch the thread go through.
Yeah, it is. A cute little yellow glass duck. $20 opening bid. Ducky for springtime too. So nice.
It got quiet all of a sudden there.
Yeah. By Matthias Martinez. Glass ducky. Opening bid.
Quite neat with the sun like out when it's late.
Sorry?
It's kind of nice to have the sun out when it's late.
Oh yeah. That is nice. And here is a couple pieces from
We almost
Ryan.
floated away the daylight savings.
So this is Request a Song, Paint Along. And And in the soft lighting. Let's see where Brian is for the opening bids. Actually, let's see, I'm just gonna see. From last week's auction, they were up there. Let's see. How do I see? But yeah. Starting 5. Okay. Sorry. He's up here. By Brian. Oh, and that's okay. Sorry. This one. Alright. So on this one, it says request a song paint along. So
This paint is like
what do you do?
garbage. That's just, I think it was David Dyes a long time ago.
Like years ago.
And it's been like dripping every time I use it.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Here we go.
What time is it?
It is 8:37.
Oh, that's great.
Hey Jess, when do you guys go on spring break?
We don't have spring break until like the end of April.
Oh,
And then I will just be sleeping. Oh. There's some cool pieces here.
I just got a friend, Jess, I got a friend into drawing recently.
Yeah?
I gave her a drawing kit for Christmas.
Nice.
And she came over yesterday, and I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was. And showed her the watercolor pencils I got. And now she kind of likes drawing more.
That's so nice. It really makes a difference having trying new materials and seeing what materials you like, eh?
So we just did like an hour and a half of just drawing. So I gave her a picture and I said, "Here, draw this."
Cool.
So I'm trying to get her into drawing more. She wants to draw first and then she'll start painting, but she's not ready there yet. So,
Fair.
but she really likes drawing, so that's good.
That's super cool. So there's a couple really cool vinyl here by Jared. Opening $20 each. So I'll put these up here.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I just had like this most massive chaos with that tube of bait. But now it's better.
That's good. You always overcome.
No, that was like I
Game
can't
ender.
remember that time that guy asked me to put a tie on that Bukowski.
Yeah.
It was like that. And I got a late start.
Yeah.
And everything was already going wrong.
You are awesome. All right, so
I don't know if I'm gonna go that far, but I'm back on track. It's like, oh, I might make it tonight, and then all of a sudden, no! It's like a bad dream that I couldn't get out of.
that's really great.
What part?
I feel like I'm still in that bad dream. She just keeps saying it's good, and I know. We talked to Dylan on the phone. Dylan runs Cree Coffee Co. And he was like, please put in my jars for in support of Paul Hughes. So whatever we get for this is unground, and then I have a ground. Then we have a ground jar as well. They will go towards. The money will go towards Paul, so then we can add it into the amount there.
Paul will get it all.
Paul will get it all. So here, I'll put these up. So opening at
Yeah, I don't know if
15
you're
each.
here. What, 2 seconds? You got this really old piece of paper.
I'll bid 30 on the unground, Jess.
On the underground, okay, I will put that
Yep.
up so I remember.
I think it's gonna be okay. I
Okay,
just have to do
so
a little bit of magic and then
from Dylan to 226.
Didn't Dylan have a different kind last time? He had something with blueberries or something?
Yeah, always has something different going on.
If he ever does rum, a rum flavor, I have a friend that would probably go insane for
I like this rum flavor.
Oh, I like rum flavor.
Right. It doesn't really need much added to it.
So Dusty
Just
Gomery
bring
bid
in the
$30 on the unground. And then opening bid 15 for the ground. There we go.
Is it dry? Did it work?
Cool.
How much time do you have?
Actually, this is
20 minutes.
so this is
18.
from last week.
But till the end of the
Opening
auction,
$10 on this beautiful polished rock. So Sage, this is from Sage's dad. He finds beautiful rocks and then polishes them up and then lacquers them. So this is a beautiful sheen on this one. Opening $10 for this, and the money from this one will also go to Paul. This was all donated from Sage's family. This is from Sage's dad. Incoming. There we go. That's a really cool piece. All right. Oh, that's cool. That takes a good photo. Okay. Present. All proceeds. Did I put that on the coffee? Maybe I didn't. I did not. Good. Proceeds. Okay. Things are happening. I think there's some people still making artwork here, so there's going to be pieces that aren't up on the event page that are going to be in the auction. There's a cool stencil piece here by Jacob. $2 opening bid for this piece. Cool.
Want that table book?
You can do it.
I can do it.
Thanks, Kaylee. No, we'll just need to move your chair, but you're fine. This is the part of the night where I get bossy. So we face this way, and then everybody else. But you're totally fine. We just have to fit a few rows in there.
Are you all to feed?
Very much as I feel. Are you all done? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. So this is
One coming.
so
This is back.
this is from Larry. Really cool composition.
For the chances there.
Really interesting.
I usually say
images. So I'm gonna get this piece up on the event page, and actually we're gonna start changing things up for the auction. There's 13 people with us. So if you 13 people come back in about 15 minutes, we are going to be set up for our live auction. The phone number on the screen, 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424.
Is the phone number-
403-629-7424.
is the phone number you
Call now, 403-629-7424.
text. You can look through the event page and look at all the photos, and you can start texting your bids now. Actually, because then as we get text, then I know what I can bring up fast. So that is wonderful.
Hey, where are my steak knives?
We bought you those. We're not going to buy more. No more steak knives.
Wait, Kelly,
Rich-
did you not get your steak knives?
Rich made
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Rich
Because
made
every time I hear you do it,
well now.
knives.
Wasn't a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. It was really
Greatest moment of the Rumble
It
House.
was really great. Okay, so come find us in 15 minutes. Maybe in the meantime, you can go to Rumble 460, the event on Facebook, and peruse all the artwork that you can start
Bruise
bidding
with the
on.
Tay-Roos.
Come find the event again on either YouTube or Facebook at 9 o'clock, and we're going to start the live auction. So we will see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Kelly. Bye, Dusty. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.